Welcome to the show. This is Future Shock. I'm Edward St. Pé, and we are happy to be with you today here on Future Shock. And we're going to take a look around the world of AI, and we'll talk about some developments, humanoid robots. We've got a new one. It's called Apollos, and we've got information on that. We'll take a look at a clip which sort of capsulizes the abilities of this new humanoid robot, Apollos. Oh, also, you know, for many episodes, we talked about the big situation that occurred over at OpenAI. When Sam Altman was fired, and the CEO, right, of the company, responsible for ChatGPT-4, probably the most prominently known or well-known AI that's being used out there. It's very popular, ChatGPT-4, and all of the other elements that they've come out with recently, like DALL-E for graphic interface, text-to-graphic development, and then Sora, which is the text-to-video application. We've seen demos on that. It's extraordinary. It's almost like magic. But it's not released yet. It's in the test mode. I guess some people are using it maybe in Hollywood as a test platform, but it will be available before very long. And it's a game changer out there for the world of video. All of that coming out of the OpenAI company. Well, when ChatGPT-4 OpenAI fired their CEO, Sam Altman, a while back, it was a big controversy. Why was he fired? Of course, he was hired back. The people on the board who fired him, they were basically terminated for making that decision, I guess, and Sam Altman kind of won out the battle, you know, but why was he fired? And there's been a lot of speculation on that. I think the board said he was fired because he was being less than candid about certain things regarding development of projects that were going on. Well, a lot of speculation was about Q, a development project called Q, which is another, I guess, an upgraded AI platform. And what was so special about Q? Some people said, well, Q had reached a level of consciousness that prompted shockwaves to go through the company, and maybe he wasn't being transparent about that, and that's why they fired him. There's a lot of speculation. Well, we've got a clip on what Q could be all about, and it's from supposedly a leak that came out of OpenAI from an employee that talked about Q and, you know, the startling developments revolving around it. So that might shed a little light into what was going on there at OpenAI when they fired their CEO. And then within days, after all the other engineers, maybe 700 people were about to quit because he had been fired, they hired him back and fired the board that had fired him in the first place. So interesting. So that's another story we'll take a look at today. Also, you know, there were a couple of videos we did yesterday, even the day before, I think, that we didn't finish. AI's next big thing, some predictions that will blow your mind, and that's from AI Uncovered, and 10 things they're not telling you about secret AI labs across the planet, and why are they secret, and what are they doing there, so we'll take a look at all that. So, okay, let's start off with the clip that's regarding the Apollos humanoid robot, which is in development right now. It's been unveiled. A little bit about the company and a little bit about Apollos. Let's take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Apollo, the robot.
Hello, people. How is Austin treating you? Are you digging South by?
So this is going to be a video on the new Apollo robot. This is Apptronik, a company focused on developing humanoid robotics for a variety of industries, use case. And this was something that I found to be absolutely incredible because they recently did a very impressive demo in which they showcased exactly what this robot can do. Now, I think you should all take a look at this because there is a lot of information on the future of humanoid robotics, not just from the CEO getting up on the stage to give a talk, which I'm going to break down in the next 20 minutes, but there was also a really cool demo in which they showcased just how crazy this robot is and exactly what it could do in terms of its multimodal understanding, being able to speak. Now, one of the things you're going to see at the start is that this robot demo did actually seem quite similar to Figure's recent demo, but I'm going to let the presenter take it away for the next 2 minutes, and then I'm going to break down some of the key features of Apptronik as well as some of the CEO's new statements.
Good job. Yes, amazing. Thank you. That's a good one. So also Apollo has his own hero, and he picked two that he's going to try to do with. So Apollo, are you ready?
In case there are any directors in the room, this is my first public acting performance.
Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. I was alerted to the need for medical attention when you said,
Robotic nurse?
on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
Physical or emotional?
I will scan you now. Scan complete. You have a slight epidermal abrasion on your forearm. I suggest an antibacterial spray.
Whoa. What's in it exactly?
The primary ingredient is bacitracin.
Oh, I'm allergic to that. It's a bummer.
You are not allergic to bacitracin. You do have a mild allergy to peanuts.
What makes you think there are settlements over there? Don't get technical with me. What mission? What are you talking about? I've just about had enough of it. I'm saved. Over here! Hey! Hey! Help! Please help!
Good job.
Was I good? Was I good? Did you like it?
Great job. You were amazing.
It was super fun, Yemi.
Good
Thanks,
job.
everyone.
Good
Hope
job.
you
good
enjoyed
job,
my
good job, good
performance.
job. All right. So this is Apollo, the robot.
So essentially, if you aren't familiar with what you just watched there, the robot was actually imitating a few famous movie scenes from popular culture. Now, I think that this was really, really cool because we got to see the adaptation of really, really interesting characters onto our new humanoid robot figure. And I guess that Apollo's new robot form is really, really fascinating in terms of what he's able to do. Now, one of the things I really, really liked about this robot was, of course, the way how the mouth moved and just the humanness that this robot seems to have. I don't know whether it's the voice, the way it moves, the way its face is just so simple and inviting, but I do think that this robot is a little more pleasing than some of the other ones that just have simply a complete glass head, because although I might be anthropomorphizing this robot, I do think that it does actually play into how people will perceive your humanoid robots and thus how they will perceive your company. I think it is.
Okay, so we check on the humanoid robots every week, and that's the latest one that was unveiled, and it's called Apollos. And so you can see where they're at. You know, a lot of times I have been, looking at a video and thinking, well, I can't tell. Is that really an actual robot, from Boston Dynamics that's out there, working in warehouses, or is it just a prototype, or is it just an animation? Is it not real? Most of these things, the ones we're showing you, are real. I mean, they're actual humanoid robots. They're infused with AI. They can respond. They can answer. They can reason. It's quite an amazing situation where we're at right now with robots, and they're being deployed already into some areas, warehouse work and stuff like that. In other parts of the world, like China, we talked about it yesterday, where we're sort of given the impression through the media, I guess, that the Chinese are, still some type of backwards country. Well, I mean, those robots they're so advanced, and they're already deployed into the work environment, more so than we're doing it in this country at this point. It's all over the planet right now. It's happening. So as we speak, this is what's happening. There's another example of another robot. Everybody has one. Tesla has one. Of course, all of the big companies have humanoid robots. Boston Dynamics is another one. We could just go on and on. Apple has one. Everybody has one. And everybody's working on AI. All the big companies are completely entrenched in this world right now. And so with all of the billions of dollars going into research and development for AI and humanoid robots, you know, it's here, and it's only going to get more transformative over the next few months and the next few years. And that's why we're doing the show, because it seems to be, to me, you know, the right topic to be talking about because of the potential impact. And if we can shed a little light on it, hopefully it will be helpful to people and informative for all of us to be able to stay in tune with what's happening, so we'll be able to deal with the change. You know, future shock, I guess that's kind of what, you know, will happen to people that are unprepared for it, I guess you could say. You know, if you're not prepared for what's ready to happen, you will have a worse case of future shock. Yeah, you know, and so we don't want to have future shock. We want to be able to make the transition and understand what's happening and be able to utilize it in a positive way instead of being blindsided by, well, what in the world was that? Oh, that's you know, that's an AI that just took my job, you know. If you've got a little advance notice, maybe you can sort of infuse AI into what you're doing, and then instead of it taking your job, you use it as an ally to make your job even more effective. That would be the angle to take. And so that's sort of the idea with this news that we're bringing you. Okay, we talked about Q the other day. You know, we talked about Q being a factor that was talked about when Sam Altman lost his job, which was like a big deal, you know, a few weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago when that happened. You know, the leading AI company, OpenAI, ChatGPT-4, right? About to be ChatGPT-5, which is supposed to be a game changer, and it's developed and finished, and it's about to be released maybe this summer. But Sam Altman was fired. You know, at the height of all of this success, he was fired. And so what in the world happened? And he went away. Well, immediately, Microsoft, who is the major contributor of research funding for OpenAI, they hired Sam Altman. Okay, that's kind of an interesting situation, right? They are the major funder, you know, funding source for OpenAI, and he's fired from OpenAI, so now he goes there to Microsoft. And so everybody says, well, what happened? How could you possibly fire Sam Altman? Well, meanwhile, 700 of the engineers that are working on AI there, they are now resigning to follow Sam Altman to Microsoft. So at that point, the board of directors who had fired him are now under fire. The whole company's leaving. And so what happened is the board members who were responsible for firing Sam Altman, they've resigned and they're gone. And Sam, come on back. So Sam came on back, and the 700 engineers did not quit, and they stayed there. And so what was that all about? Why would all that happen at $1 trillion, a company that's valued, you know, into the billions of dollars, and this is all shaking up at you know, with their CEO? How could it happen? Well, they say it happened because the official word from the board was he was not being frank about certain things, and the speculation was that, well, maybe he wasn't being frank about a particular startling development. Maybe one of the AI projects they were working on reached the AGI point where it became, you know, like a conscious being, so to speak, and it shocked everybody. And maybe he didn't tell them, and maybe they got mad and they said, you know, they fired him. Okay. Anyway, the speculation was about this particular project, Q. That was the speculation of why he was fired. He maybe wasn't being completely transparent about the development capabilities of Q. What is Q? Well, we've heard a few things, but this is a clip about a leak from inside OpenAI, from an engineer or an employee, regarding some of the startling developments with Q. Let's take a look.
So there was a recent tweet that was actually deleted from someone that works at OpenAI that has got people a little bit rattled, and it's got the community wondering why the tweet was deleted in the first place, and if this tweet actually relates to OpenAI's infamous Q-star model, which they refuse to talk about. So this video is going to include some speculation, but there are several key points that I do want to make, which shows why this tweet could be rather interesting. And of course, everything will be linked in the description. So essentially, we have a tweet here that is from Noam Brown, and he is a prominent figure in the field of artificial intelligence, known for his contributions to developing AI systems capable of playing poker at superhuman level, and his work has significantly advanced understanding and capabilities of AI in imperfect information games, a category that includes not just poker, but potentially extends to real-world applications like negotiation, cybersecurity, and even strategic decision making. And he's done really, really well for him. Now, he currently works at OpenAI, and what's absolutely crazy was this tweet right here. So he stated that you don't get superhuman performance by doing better imitation, learning on a human data. And essentially right here, he's stating something very quickly, and then he deleted the tweet. Now, what he could be referring to here is a variety of different things, but the main speculation that many people have come up with is the fact that he's talking about, the planning model which OpenAI is working on that is allegedly QStar. Now, in addition, there are some additional tweets that you might want to see from Noam Brown. So we can see right here that this is the earlier tweets from 2023 when he was talking about joining OpenAI. He says, "I'm thrilled to share that I've joined OpenAI. For years, I've researched AI self-play and reasoning in games like poker and diplomacy. I'll now investigate how to make these methods truly general. If successful," and take a look at this, "we may one day see LLMs that are 1,000 times better than GPT-4. And that is a crazy statement, but there is a very, very interesting clip where he actually talks about why this is not only feasible, but very, very fascinating. So he also adds onto the tweet, he says, "In 2016, AlphaGo beat Lisa Doll in a milestone for AI, but key to that was the AI ability to ponder for 1 minute before each move. How much did that improve it? For AlphaGo Zero, it's the equivalent of scaling pre-training by 100,000x. And we can see that this really did increase the ability of it, by 100,000 times in terms of the equivalent scaling pre-training, which is very, very incredible. The point here is that what he's talking about is the ability to get more out of a model in a more efficient way. And this is something that is not really widely discussed. And he also says all those prior methods are specific to the game, but if we can discover a general version, the benefits could be huge. Yes, inference may be 1,000 times slower and more costly, but what inference cost would we pay for a new cancer drug or proof of the Riemann hypothesis? Improved capabilities are always risky, but if this research succeeds, it could be valuable for safety research as well. Imagine being able to spend $1 million on inference to see what a more capable future model might look like. It would give us a warning that we otherwise would lack." And he dives further on into this, basically stating that, look, in certain tasks, you don't need the model to respond almost instantly. What you do prefer is you do prefer accuracy over speed, and in order to give the model more time to think, which is something that we've seen in recent research papers such as QuietStar, where LLMs were given times to have an internal monologue and it improved them by quite a bit, it is something that of course could essentially be applied here. Now,
Okay, well, that was somewhat informative, but it's still, the mystery of Q remains in my mind. I want to know exactly what happened there. That maybe shed a little light, but we'll have to drill down a little further on that. Who knows? Maybe Q will be released in some form coming up soon, and we'll know for sure what it is. But in the meantime, before that, I'm sure we're going to see ChatGPT 5, which they say is a game changer. If you know about ChatGPT 4, and then you realize that ChatGPT 5 is going to be a great leap ahead from where ChatGPT 4 is, you can realize really what we're dealing with. Well, now it's time for our break in the middle of the show where we talk about our sponsor of the program, which is the Pendragon Apothecary, which is a forward-leaning wellness store. And this is my cue to turn to this camera. This is one of the products we've got here. This is the CBD infused liquid. It's an emulsified liquid. It's an infuser, but you pump it into the drink, and you can add CBD to any drink. So this is a product that we've got here at Pendragon Apothecary. If you notice, a lot of places have, instead of alcohol, you might get a cocktail with CBD in it instead of alcohol. Well, this is how you would do it, because this is emulsified and it mixes well with any liquid. So it doesn't have to, you get no taste of anything other than what you're drinking. It mixes perfectly. So it's not oil, it's an emulsified liquid CBD infusion, specially made to infuse into drinks. So we've got it here at Pendragon Apothecary. We're in Ocean Springs, and we will soon be online. We're online, but we are switching from Shopify to another site, a WordPress site. And so it's in development, but it's been in development seemingly forever. So hopefully in the next week or so it'll be online, and I will make the announcement. And if you want tinctures, we've got elderberry tincture that grows on the farm. It's organic. We've got goldenrod for circulation. Also, it has been used for erectile dysfunction. It's a natural herb. It's called goldenrod, and it grows wild across the South. And so it's another product we've got in the tincture form. Many different types of medicinal teas here at Pendragon Apothecary. And that's our spot for today. All right, let me now turn back to our program. Okay, we got that down, the two-camera segue. All right, now we have talked a little bit about AI's next big thing. And we did a clip on that the other day. I think we got up to number 4. So now we may be going into number 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. We don't have too much time left in the show, but let's rejoin that clip. AI's next big thing, 10 predictions that will blow your mind.
Number 4, the great AI job reshuffle. The truth is, as long as artificial intelligence continues to advance, routine tasks will be automated, leading to a significant shift in the job market. Jobs that once relied on repetitive, predictable tasks may diminish, causing a reshuffling of skills and roles. But this shift isn't just about job displacement, it's an opportunity for growth and adaptation. As AI takes over routine tasks, it allows humans to focus on higher-order thinking, creativity, and emotional intelligence, areas where machines currently fall short. The future job market will demand a workforce adept at collaborating with AI, emphasizing uniquely human skills. This prospect prompts a call for upskilling and reskilling. Individuals and organizations must invest in learning new skills to stay relevant in this evolving job landscape. Number 5, telepathic brain-computer interface. Soon, AI predictions hint at an astonishing evolution in human-machine interaction, giving rise to telepathic brain-computer interfaces, BCIs. Imagine a world where thoughts seamlessly translate into commands, eliminating the need for physical touch or voice commands. This breakthrough technology promises a new era of convenience and efficiency, where the mind becomes the ultimate interface. The telepathic BCI works by decoding neural signals from the brain, allowing users to communicate with computers or devices effortlessly. No more typing or clicking, just the power of your thoughts shaping the digital world around you. This innovation holds immense potential for individuals with mobility challenges, providing them with a newfound independence and freedom. Number 6, the AI dating game. AI is expected to revolutionize our social lives in ways that we could never have imagined. When that time comes, you will be able to meet your perfect match not through chance, but through meticulously crafted algorithms that analyze compatibility with unparalleled precision. In this AI-driven dating world, your preferences and personality traits become the compass guiding the search for your ideal partner. These algorithms delve into the intricacies of your likes, dislikes, and values, ensuring a level of compatibility that surpasses traditional matchmaking. It's like having a virtual wingman, but one armed with data and machine learning. As AI continues to evolve, these dating algorithms adapt and learn, refining their matchmaking skills with each interaction. Number 7, the birth of advanced robotics. Soon, advanced robotics is set to revolutionize the way we live and work. These sophisticated machines won't just be limited to factory floors, they'll seamlessly integrate into our daily lives. Imagine your household chores becoming a breeze as robots with advanced dexterity handle tasks from cleaning to cooking. The precision and efficiency of these robots will redefine our understanding of automation. Beyond homes, advanced robotics will play a crucial role in fields like healthcare. Surgical robots with unparalleled precision will be able to aid surgeons in complex procedures, reducing human error and enhancing patient outcomes. This collaboration between human expertise and robotic precision will usher in a new era of medical advancements. Number 8. AI-fueled climate solutions. For so many years, climate issues have been a thing of worry, but with what AI promises, we have little to worry about. These intelligent systems, armed with data analytics and machine learning, will become our allies in crafting effective climate solutions. AI's ability to process vast amounts of information enables accurate predictions of weather patterns, facilitating proactive measures to mitigate the impact of extreme events. Also, AI-driven technologies will optimize energy consumption, minimizing waste and fostering sustainability. Smart grids, guided by AI algorithms, will dynamically manage energy distribution, ensuring efficient utilization of renewable resources. Furthermore, machine learning models will aid in predicting ecological changes, allowing us to anticipate and address environmental challenges before they escalate. From optimizing agricultural practices to monitoring deforestation, AI's role in preserving biodiversity and ecosystems is pivotal. Number 9. Virtual.
Okay, we're going to take it from number 9 tomorrow and continue with the last 2 about the next big things in AI that will blow your mind. There's a video that we didn't get to today, 10 things they're not telling us about secret AI labs and why there are such a thing as a secret AI lab, and we'll take a look at that tomorrow. So we're about out of time right now. Thank you for being with us. We're streaming on Facebook, on the Ocean. We're on I think we're on Ocean 7 and on and my personal Facebook page, and also we're on X under my name, Edward St. Pei. And so we've been streaming for, I guess, I don't know, the last few weeks now on those platforms. And so thanks for being with us, and we'll see you tomorrow here on Future Shock.